he hurt?
The hardest thing about having a child who has suffered a concussion is that you don't know what the right thing to do for your child is.
In our work, and work throughout the concussion management field in the last 10 years, it's universally agreed that concussion education is really first and foremost in dealing with the issue.
Yeah, I've had so many people reach out to me once they heard that Rebecca had post-concussive syndrome and it had gone on a year. And there was parents that after a month or 2 months were reaching out to me and saying, how long is it going to take? And it is devastating. If it's 2 weeks, if it's 2 years, it deeply affects your family. And just having that support system out there and knowing that there's other people going through the same thing as you is huge. And it's enormously supportive to have that information that you just can't get in a doctor's office.
It's not like a bruise where you can see something healing. It's not like a sprain where you can put a cast on it. You just have no idea.
Now, in our everyday work with athletes who've been injured, with their parents, and with their schools, what's very clear is that there's a huge need for everyone involved to have ongoing understanding of how to manage during recovery.
Connect2Concussion wants to fill this void by providing appropriate and meaningful content on a public website, which will be easily accessible and free to all families.
So having a place that has all this information together would have been a lifesaver for me. Our daughter Emma suffered a concussion and we just had to wing it.
The existing concussion education resources that are available to people tend to deal more with that early identification and risk understanding. What's really missing in today's educational efforts is some type of resource to help families and recovering students really get into the nitty-gritty of day-to-day, what can they expect to happen and how can they best guide recovery. I had the opportunity to meet Robin Friedman and Al Davis and to begin partnering with them in their work at Visual Velocity. I learned that Al and Robin share something in common with me, which is we've all had our children sustain concussions. We've gone through the anxieties and questions and uncertainties of watching them recover and get back to their normal functioning. What I learned that was so exciting about what Al and Robin had developed was a modular approach to online education. They showed me how they had done this with the Food Allergy Center at Mass General Hospital. What this type of educational opportunity allows someone that's different from your standard watching a 15-minute video story is online access that lets someone enter a portal, enter a website, and see right before them all the various topics that they could choose to understand more about right at the moment. So someone can go in if they just want to know about 3 certain issues or they just want to check one thing out. They don't have to sit through one long presentation. This could be an exciting opportunity to incorporate input from concussion professionals, from parents and their experiences, from students and their experiences, all into one meeting place.
We are content creators. We specialize in patient and physician education. It takes a lot of commitment, time, and resources to create this kind of content, so we need your help. We need $45,000 to go out and find people who we can capture their stories.
This is a website that we're creating for people who have questions by people who have answers. It's important to let you know that the distribution is going to go through the National Recreation Park Association, 45,000 members strong. It's going to be a grassroots effort that will reach every community in the United States.
This opportunity to do this type of education with the concerns around concussion recovery is a unique opportunity and really would provide something as a resource that is just not really available to parents, to recovering students, and to those who are working around them nowadays.
It's just so helpful and supportive to know that there are other people out there going through this, and a program like this and your contributions will make an incredible difference because you're not just helping a child, you're helping a family. We really need that.